Audio Jungle.
JCF High Command reports elevated threat against its members. The High Command of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF says it has identified an elevated threat against police officers due to the recent violence in St. Catherine North. The High Command, in a statement Thursday evening, urged members of the public to cooperate with law enforcement and refrain from interfering with police and other law enforcement personnel performing their lawful duties. Criminals operating in and around St. Catherine North are encouraged to surrender peacefully when confronted by security forces, the statement read. Meanwhile, JCF High Command reminded lawmen to remain vigilant, alert, and take all necessary precautions to protect themselves and their families. The High Command says it fully supports the lawful actions of members to safeguard their lives and well-being. Individuals with information on illegal activities are also being encouraged to contact the police, the National Intelligence Bureau at 811 or Crime Stop at 311. Rebase Ultra Lounge deeply saddened over team member's death. The operators and staff of Rebase Ultra Lounge say they are shocked and deeply saddened by the passing of their team member Jermaine Richards. It is reported that Richards was fatally shot by police in the parking lot of the Arden Emirates Plaza complex in St. Andrew on Wednesday. In a statement issued on behalf of the directors, management, and staff of the lounge, Richards was remembered as a hardworking and dedicated member of the Rubis family. We wish to convey our deepest sympathies to his family at this tumultuous time, the statement read. We have already had dialogue with the Council for the Raytown Division, Rosalie Hamilton, to offer the strongest support to his family. It's added, may his soul rest in peace. It is alleged that Richards, a resident of Fleet Street in Kingston, was shot multiple times following an altercation with police. Fleet Street residents took to the streets on Thursday in protest over the killing. JFB reports decrease in number of emergency calls. The Jamaica Fire Brigade JFB has reported a decrease in the number of emergency calls received in 2024. Speaking at a JIS think tank on Thursday at the agency's head office in Kingston, Commissioner JFB Stuart Beckford informed that 2024 was another active year for Brigade as firefighters responded to 133 calls, a 5% reduction when compared to 152 calls recently the previous year. Genuine fires accounted for 9,775, reflecting a decrease of 1,614, a 14% reduction when compared to the figures for 2023, when we had 11,389 genuine fires, stated Commissioner Beckford. He noted that of total number of genuine fire calls responded to, 1,605 or 16% were structural fires, which are categorized as commercial and residential fires. There were 4,523 bushfires recorded across the country in 2024, and this figure represents a decrease of 1,920, or approximately 30%, when compared to 6,443 responded to in 2023, Commissioner Beckford added, noting that St. Catherine Division recorded the highest number of bushfires in 2023, while Portland recorded the lowest. He further indicated that other calls responded to included special services, false alarms with good intent, malicious false alarm, and medical emergency. In relation to call distribution, St. Catherine was the most active division with a total of 4,053 emergency calls, followed by Kingston and St. Andrew with 3,045, and Westmoreland 2,524. Unemployment rate falls to new record low of 3.5%. Jamaica's unemployment rate fell to a new record low of 3.5% as of October 2024. This represents a decrease from the previous record of 3.6% in July 2024, based on the Statistical Institute of Jamaica's Labor Force Survey for both months, showcasing a positive trend in job creation and economic stability. The labor force grew to 1,468,300 individuals, with more Jamaican men becoming gainfully employed. They accounted for 53.7% of the total labor force, with women holding down the other 46.3%. The overall participation rate was 68.1%, indicating strong engagement in the workforce. In terms of employment categories, services and sale workers continue to account for a significant share, representing nearly one-fourth of all persons in jobs. This sector has also a significant female representation, with 224,600 women employed compared to 118,800 men. The increase in employment within the services and sales sector reflects Jamaica's growing economy and consumer market. This growth can also be attributed to increased domestic demand and post pandemic tourism recovery. Meanwhile, the wholesale and retail trade, repair of motor vehicles, and motorcycle sector was the largest employer, with 265,600 employed individuals of the total workforce. Females comprised the majority of 54.5%. The total number of unemployed individuals declined to 51,300 from 52,600 in July 2024 survey. Bunting condemns attack on Spanish Town police. Opposition spokesperson National Security, Paul Bunting, has condemned the attack on law enforcement officers in Spanish Town, St. Catherine during an operation to apprehend a wanted man. The incident occurred in an area known as Capture Land and involved members of the Fugitive Apprehensive Team. My understanding is that members of the Fugitive Apprehension Team went to a particular person who is the son of the one other gang don who resides abroad when they were attacked, Bunting noted. He noted that such incidents highlighted the challenges that police face in semi-military communities that protect dons and area leaders. Bunting stressed the need for less militaristic policing and more community-focused strategies. St. Catherine North Police Commander Superintendent Hopton Nicholson said the police team went into the area to apprehend Ranil Ho, otherwise called Ran, who managed to escape during the chaos. He said the residents were unprovoked when the incident occurred. Meanwhile, Bunting also visited the home of 23-year-old Richard Thomas, who was killed 2 weeks ago in Lake Spence, St. Catherine. Police reported that Thomas died in an alleged armed confrontation, but family members dispute this, calling for an independent investigation. Bunting dismissed National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang's position that body-worn cameras cannot be used in certain operations. Minister Chang talks on nonsense. This is exactly when you need it, he said, emphasizing accountability and protection for officers. Bunting pledged to advocate for an independent investigation into Thomas' death with the Police High Command and Independent Commission of Investigation. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.